Hi everybody, it's Tandy Gutierrez at your Wenomadwehappy.com vlog, and I'm doing another one because I was at the beach earlier and it was loud and it was thundering and I thought it was going to rain on me, and I'm shooting these on my phone because we're traveling and it was getting ready to cut me off, so I wanted to hurry up and wrap up. But this travel adventure that we're taking this year is so much more, and that last video was totally fine. It's all the good stuff, but I felt like I didn't say what I really wanted to say in all of it. This is just I just want to say how proud I am of my kids, because I think everybody's kind of like, how are the kids doing? What's going on? Like, you're dragging them all over the world, right? Milo is 9 and Sam is 5. And so we're 3 months into this, like approximately 97 days. And it's been fascinating. And my husband and I have said that we reserve the right to, go, we're not doing this anymore. If it doesn't work for any one of us, if it's really a mess, then we're not going to do this. Like, we're not going to have an adventure. And so at each stop, everybody goes, what's next? And we go, we don't know yet, because we have a plan. We're already kind of adjusting that plan. And we need to respond to what's going on in the house and what's going on with everybody. But since we got to San Juan, so this was just a week ago, I really have had this moment of like, my kids are amazing. And not this like, oh, my kids are amazing and they're so much greater than everybody else. No, all kids are amazing, right? I'm really proud of my kids, and I have told them that. So my aunt, I called her, and my best friend, I called her, and everybody's like, okay, like, give me the goods. What's really going on? They are children, and we are not vacationing. We are living in each of these places, and every time we show up somewhere, it's food, water, shelter. We've got to get settled. We've got to understand our neighborhood. We've got to figure out how and where to eat. And for us, that's a little challenging, right? It's not just go buy whatever's available. We're all gluten-free. I'm totally celiac. I'm hypersensitive to a lot of things, and the kids react to a lot of things too. So we cook a lot at home. We're very conscientious about the ingredients, the quality of our food. So we're not just like, it's not like whatever's on the corner we can go do, because we can't. We choose not to for our health and for our wellness. So we're not vacationing, and they're got jet lag and they're traveling and they're on airplanes, and man, it's amazing. And it's been hard, and they've had meltdowns, and they don't have kids to play with all the time, and all of those things. So I'm really proud of them. Clearly there are kids. My husband and I are always up for an adventure. We've lived a lot of places and we moved a lot. We're not scared of things, and we like the excitement and the change. Like, we do, we embrace it. We're learning how to do it with more thought and forethought and planning and less chaos. And also understanding what we all need emotionally and physically, functionally, to balance as we do all of this. So that's kind of the thing that I'm most proud about. Like, they're totally up for the adventure. They're very excited about it. They have not complained. They get tired and cranky, and they're going through things as well, but they really have, like, the two of them are like besties now, and it's beautiful. There's also this thing that was shared with me that I go, oh, that's totally what we're witnessing, and we didn't know it was a thing. That when you take your kids out to homeschool or unschool them, that it takes about a month per year they've been in school to deschool. Now, this is all kinds of stuff, right? I'm gonna get questions about that. And you guys all emailing me instead of posting it, because everybody's an introvert. So it takes, like, you got to peel away the layers, even for them, of what they've been conditioned to learn. And so it's very encouraged to kind of not do a whole lot in these transitional phases. And you go, everything's transition right now. And so we have certain things we want them to learn and we want to impart to them. But Mateo and I felt like, let's go with our strengths. Like, what can we teach them? Because we're not teachers. And yes, we are. But so Mateo focused in Madrid about giving them drawing lessons. He's an incredible artist. And has a master's in painting, and so watch their drawing go from like very tentative, like boxy, to like really taking up the page and really being fearless in their assignments and drawing. So it was beautiful. And now that we're here and it's my turn most of the day to homeschool them or to unschool them, and it's like we have daily meditation and we work out and we talk about our feelings and we've got a journal, and like to navigate the real goods of an anchored life, right? Like I said this year, I don't really care about math this year. I want them to be good people. I want them to have nice manners. I want them to understand how to express themselves and set their own boundaries, but to also, you know, accept other people's boundaries and know when to acknowledge those. So when you travel together, that gets way more intense, right? And we've had a lot of conversations, and I always have, of I'm your mom, but I'm also a person. I'm also the only female in the house, which we don't do this polarizing male-female, but there's some considerations and just personality differences that I need them to start to understand. So this week I really looked at them and went, you did this crazy travel, right? You're in a new space, and they're just excited. They want to see the neighborhood, and they want to check out the Airbnb that we're in, and they're running down to the beach, and they're sweeter to each other, and I see this peeling of them. You know, there's not this hyperness towards video games anymore. We're still TV and movie, you know, breaks in the house, which I think is lovely, because fantasy and storytelling is so powerful. But I just see them shifting, and I see them maturing in a wonderful way, and their little personalities just blooming. So right as of right now, I say, oh gosh, we keep going, even though in my heart I kind of thought, maybe we'll stay in San Juan and this will be home base. I'm so proud of them, and they didn't know. We didn't know. We had more, you know, idea, but they didn't know. So I'm doing another video to give them major props and major shout out, because I'm so proud of them. So if you want to follow our adventure, Wenomadwehappy.com. If you want to work out and learn food and wellness with me, Mat&kitchen.com. And I'll have weekly vlogs up as to what's happening here in Puerto Rico. But I'm just so proud of them, and I needed to say it to the world and share that with you guys, because it's been hard. And, you know, they're people, and it's life, and it's not vacation, and they're just starting to grow. And it's that, you know, you got to be outside your comfort zone to really grow, and it's okay to be uncomfortable, and it's okay to be upset and have transitions and be snarly and about it, but you got to get in there with them. You got to get in there with yourself and work your way through it to get to the goods. So I feel like we had a wonderful, you know, magical experience there, but it kind of felt a little bit like a vacation, a little bit. And, you know, the second leg, it goes, oh no, we're doing this, and it's exciting. So I'm sure there'll be one of these at some point where we're all like, oh, we're so over it, this sucks. But so far so good, and I just needed to say it, because I think we forget how resilient our children are and how capable, and I think sometimes when we narrow their path for them, that's really unfair, and maybe let them loosen things up a little bit and let them flourish and be uncomfortable and flail a bit more. So there you go. I'll talk to you next week.